Could they attach it?
Yeah, you can get it for here. Yeah. Yes, perfect. Thank you, Lori. Yeah, I had to go back to the original, live streaming setup. For some reason, the internet was being strange through the software that I've been using. So, yeah. So, I am back to jumping between all the tabs, but that's totally fine. I am more than happy to do that as long as you guys can hear us, you guys can see us, all of the goods of Wellness Wednesday. Perfect. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, Lori. I appreciate all of you guys for coming back. This has just been a big pain in the butt today, but I do really appreciate you guys. So here we go. Perfect. Now we can start sharing this and get it out there. Alright, so yeah guys, win free CBD and Delta-8 now. Live. So guys, we're giving away free CBD Delta-8 products. Cam posted the giveaway below. I'll re-say all of this, now that we're live again. The more times you comment, engage, tag friends, ask questions, share this live stream into your page, into related groups, the more chances you have to be entered in to win one of the prizes that we're giving away today, which we announce the winners at the end of the show. And depending on the amount of engagement, that dictates the number of giveaways we give away. We'll always do one giveaway, but we got 6 different products to give away, and I'm fine to give away all those, but we got to have the engagement to back it up. Let's see, can we get to 200 shares today? Get the party really popping in here. We really got to get a bunch of people in here. So, I'm happy to be back here with you guys. We're going to be doing we're actually going to be talking about a topic. We haven't really, the last few weeks on Wellness Wednesday and stuff is really kind of just been talking about the holidays and just different promotions that we've been running and just, gear it up for the holiday festivities that we all got to experience. And hopefully it was a good, fun time for you. Perfect. Thank you, Lori. You can hear us and see us. I love it, guys. I guess if it's not broken, don't fix it kind of thing. All right, guys. So, Wellness Wednesday episode 140. What's the best method for trying Delta-8 for the first time? Have you tried Delta-8 THC yet? Well, have you? I'm asking you. Let me know if you've tried Delta-8 THC by dropping a comment below. Say, I've tried Delta-8 or I haven't tried Delta-8. What's going on, Phil McCall? How you doing today, bro? This new and exciting cannabinoid has a lot to offer that's quite different from what we're used to from CBD, all right? Listen to this, guys. Being a cannabinoid, it offers properties that regulate the body through the endocannabinoid system, but that is not all Delta-8 is capable of. This psychoactive compound is federally legal and offers a type of high. It's a reduced level of high, an reduced intoxication level, which is milder than that associated with Delta-9 THC, which Delta-9 THC, if you guys have ever smoked weed, cannabis, that's Delta-9 THC, all right? If you go to a dispensary and you buy flower and you smoke and you get high, that is Delta-9 THC, okay? For those who don't know Delta-9 THC, this is the leading cannabinoid in the cannabis plant. Delta-8 THC is all over the hemp market these days, and so far it's far easier to find than ever before. I'm sure, even if you guys are brand new into the hemp industry, doing your research, even if you're searching for CBD, you've more than likely come across the mention of Delta-8 THC. Probably an article saying, what is Delta-8 THC? With a picture of a clear, sticky substance on it in a glass container or in a syringe, and that's typically what most people are coming across. So that's why we're going to be talking about it today. But if you've never tried it before, there are some things that you need to know before you find a place for it in your daily routine. That's why we will be here to guide you in trying Delta-8 THC for the first time. There's not going to be a one-size-fits-all when it comes to trying a Delta-8 product for the first time. There's a lot of different variables that can go into it, but that's why we're here, is so you can ask those specific questions for your related needs, so then we can recommend based off our professional experience with cannabinoid-based therapy products, CBD products, Delta-8 products, But at the end of the day, guys, you should always consult with a medical professional before you start taking these products, especially if you are already prescribed prescription medications, because if you can't tell Cam and I right here, my name's Eden, this is Cameron, we are not medical professionals, all right? Setting the record straight. Go ahead.
Make sure you can use Delta-8 legally. Before you can look for Delta-8 to purchase, you need to make sure that it's legal where you live. The 2018 Farm Bill did legalize hemp and all of its derivatives as long as they contain no more than 0.3% Delta-9 THC, which Delta-8 adheres to. But still, some states have decided to make it illegal for various reasons, so you need to check that you can legally use Delta-8 THC before investing in it.
There's like 8 or 9 states, I believe, that have made different rules and regulations surrounding it. Hopefully those will change, but, I just do want to point that out. Everybody, yes, at the federal level, it is a legal product in all 50 states, but then, go back to Government 101, states have the right to govern themselves, hence why cannabis, THC, is federally illegal, but here in Colorado, your boy Eden and Cam can walk down to the dispensary and pay the nice people there to give me my weed, and I just pay the state a nice little tax.
The legal drug dealers.
Yeah, the legal drug dealers. So, just pay attention. That is, everybody likes, there's a lot of where Delta-8 is legal everywhere, and yes, it is, but the caveat is there's certain states that have gone above and beyond further than what's outlined in the 2018 Farm Bill, and further written legality or laws, regulations, in specifically surrounding Delta-8. So, just make sure you guys, and again, we do provide some of that information on our blog. We also do on the product pages. We put it on all the Delta-8 products as well. So, it's always wise to kind of do a little bit of due diligence in regards to that. So, now ask your doctor what's best for you. I had to include this at the beginning because it's always important to talk to your doctor if you plan to take something daily, whether it be a natural plant compound or a new medication. Your doctor knows your medical history, and you can give you personalized advice that can help you make the best choice for you and your personal needs. You should especially speak with your doctor before using Delta-8 and also CBD products for that matter when prescribed medications. Is there any questions about that? I don't want there to be any doubts, anything. What's up, Ryan, on YouTube? Yes, we are back. I'm happy to be back. I just appreciate you guys all coming back. I think third time's a charm today. So, thanks, Phil. I did have a very solid birthday. It was a good time.
Explore the different delivery methods. Like CBD products, Delta-8 comes in various delivery methods that are familiar to most of us. Let's explore these methods now, as it's important to choose the one that best suits your needs and is in line with your personal preference. Note, there's no single delivery method that is objectively better than the rest, as they are all simply different and equally capable of meeting your needs in their own unique way.
But you need to find the one that works best for you and your personal needs at the end of the day. All right? So, now, of course, let's start it off with vaping. What I just did, what I'm doing right now. Vaping. Here's a Delta-8 cartridge in here. Here's Nasty Nate and Josh Arnett. Look what came in today. Yeah, you know. So I'll sample it with you boys. I wanted to sample it live on the air with everybody. So hey, vaping. Delta-8 vapes offer the fastest acting and most potent Delta-8 products on the market. because they absorb near immediately. They don't have to be digested, and then they allow, because they're inhaled. You inhale it. Boom, goes right in your bloodstream, and then start taking effect. All right, so they allow you to inhale the compounds directly into your lungs for the most bioavailable method out there. Obviously, yes, the most bioavailable method would be straight injecting it into your veins, but throw that out, okay? But vaping in the regular recommended consumption methods that are out there, vaping has the highest bioavailability out there. All right, so yeah, will you take that? Oh, you're good. Just to see. It's probably somebody looking for weed, knowing this time.
Well, it's the CBD.
Sorry, it'll pause real quick. So really when you're vaping it, vaping can be, I'm talking about, cartridges, but even flower. You can vape flower, smoking flower, kind of similar. So they can take effect within a few minutes, and the effects can last for up to, 4 hours, maybe a little longer, maybe a little bit less. Again, that can vary person to person. But of course, this can vary. Like vaping's great. It's just it has a high. It goes into effect really quickly, and it's very tasty. It's very easy to do, but the effects can taper off rather quicker in comparison to other consumption methods, which we will obviously discuss here. Delta-8 vapes come in 3 forms, guys. Vape juices, e-liquids, e-juices, vape oils, same thing to say different words. 3 different ways to say the same thing is what I'm trying to say with that. There's cartridges, there's disposable vape pens / devices, and then some things you'll need to choose which one you want based on your preferences. This is kind of a very broad description of the different ones. Like vape oils are manually filled into a refillable tank or cartridge. Something like, for example, would be something like this. Fill it, put it into a cartridge, okay, and then or a cartridge or a tank. And then there's cartridges are pre-filled with e-liquid and must be used with a designated cannabis vape pen, with Delta-8. So, like this is a Delta-8 cartridge. This is just Delta-8 distillate and terpenes. There is nothing else inside of this. All right. So, and then last one, disposable pen-style devices don't require any maintenance at all and arrive ready to use right out of the box. I'm trying to think if I have a disposable sitting on my desk, but yeah. So a disposable is just
CBD effects pens.
The CBD effects pens, but what you would do with a disposable is it's an all-in-one vape device. It's filled with the liquid and everything. There you go. Here's a disposable. This isn't Delta-8, but this is a disposable. It comes pre-filled. There's no charging, no nothing. And you pull it out of the box, start vaping it, and when it's done, you toss it out and order a brand new one. Makes sense? So, you really just need to define which one would be best for you. Disposables are great, but oftentimes don't offer. You may find that you can get more vapor out of using something like a sub-ohm tank versus a disposable. So again, and that's going to affect, how potent the effects are. Because if you're vaping out of a cartridge like this versus hitting a, just imagine you had a Delta-8 vape juice in your sub-ohm tank. You're going to be getting far greater Delta-8 consumption and absorption on a vape-by-vape basis in a sub-ohm versus the cartridge. So those are just different things that you guys need to take into consideration, all right? Do you have questions on vaping Delta-8 products? Drop them below. We will be here to answer them. Go ahead, sir.
Gummies and edibles. Delta-8 gummies and edibles are taken just like CBD gummies, but their effects are quite different as Delta-8 is intoxicating. It can take up to 1 to 4 hours for the Delta-8 to peak, and the effects can last anywhere from 5 to 12 hours depending on how much you take. They're enjoyed by many because of how easy each be taken daily and how they offer a consistent dosage amount per piece, while vapes require some experimenting to get the dosage level just right.
All right, so Delaney Dunn saying, I haven't tried Delta-8. Shannon saying, I have tried D8. I would hope you've tried D8, my man. All right, let's see. Delaney Dunn saying, my doctor is glad that CBD has helped me and gives me a sense of calm. That's amazing, Delaney, that you have the support of your doctor. Let's see. They built one here. Oh, yeah, Brian, he said not CBD related. I saw you got crumble cookies. Yes, I highly recommend you get crumble cookies. Best cookies you'll like. I used to love Mrs. Fields growing up. It puts Mrs. Fields to shame. Crumble cookies is where it's at.
And you can't really have a favorite because they change cookies every week.
That is the other thing.
They have 4 cookies.
Yeah, every week they change them. So I would highly recommend that. You did topicals, right?
Yeah. No, you're not.
Oh, no, you're good. I gotta do tinctures. So next up would be oils and tinctures. This bad boy. I love this Canna River Delta-8 tincture. And actually, since we're gonna be talking about Delta-8 tinctures, why not take a quick Delta-8 break and take some Delta-8?
Chad, Crumble Cookies is a cookie place. It's like Baskin Robbins for cookies. It's not like a CBD brand.
Yeah. Oh, no. It's that's
a separate company.
Yeah, because Brian said it's not CBD related, but I saw you got that. It's just a cookie shop. It's a bakery, a cookie bakery, I guess.
Yeah. It's a Krispy Kreme.
For lack of a better term, it's a Krispy Kreme for cookies.
Yeah.
I don't know. Amber, how are you still using this Delta-8 tincture?
So, no, I drink it.
Honestly, I would not be surprised if somebody said that.
Give it to me. What do you...
I know. If you don't want some, then... But, yeah, that is so good. I mean, like Cam just said, he was joking when I asked Amber that, but I would not be surprised because I could sit there and drink that. It's delicious! And I just love how effective it is. Hits you like that, and then you're ready to roll. Continue on with your day. I love using Delta-8 with my CBD products in the day as well as night. So Delta-8 tinctures taken sublingually, which I just did, and what Cam just did, meaning you hold it under your tongue for a minute before swallowing. And again, that was a little shorter than what I would recommend normally, just because I'm live with you guys. But I would honestly try and hold it there for a minute. You know, you can do 30 seconds, but I mean, a minute's not going to hurt you. If you can do it a minute, hold it for a minute. All right? Delta-8 tinctures, and honestly, tinctures generally tend to need 30 minutes or sometimes up to 1 hour to fully take effect and can stay active for, 4 to 6, but I've even had reports of 6 to 8 hours sometimes. So again, you need to pay attention and experiment and see how these affect you personally, all right? So then you can find which is best for you. The effects are a bit more subtle than vaping and taking gummies due to the nature of this delivery method. But, tinctures do offer the second highest bioavailability under vaping/smoking, and the effects are longer lasting than vaping/smoking. So that's why I love tinctures. They are great for those who want a versatile product, as the oil can be used topically. You can rub it onto a specific problematic area, add it to food when needed, or you can, you put it in water, or you can drop it under your tongue just like I just did, all right? But I would not recommend you vape this, all right, unless it is a true vapable product.
Which it would say
on there. Or, if at least it was, what is this? Yeah, it's MCT oil in it. No. So, if it had, vegetable glycerin. VG, or even just VG. Like the Pinnacle, the Pinnacle Hemp Full Spectrum Original Tincture. They have a VG version, which could be vaped, and then they have an MCT oil version, which cannot be vaped. So... I don't really recommend vaping the MCT oil. That is a debate that's been up in the air for a while. I just look at it as, listen, I don't think we have the long-standing studies and research in regards to the safety of vaping MCT oil over a long period of time, like at least we do with VG and PG. With vaping products. Now, of course, I haven't been around forever, but we do have a lot more information in regards to the safety of vaping VG and PG. All right. And because tinctures come with glass droppers, it's incredibly easy to customize a dose that's specific to you and your needs. Like most tincture droppers, like even our full spectrum droppers right here, they are measured right on the dropper. Like 1 mil, 0.75, half mil, 0.25. So you can incrementally, if you wanted to, you could do 0.25 mils of this D8 tincture if you wanted to. It's a lot more difficult to incrementally decrease or increase your dosage when you're using something like a edible or a capsule, for example.
Topicals. Delta-8 topicals have yet to be as popular as other Delta-8 delivery methods. But we predict that we'll be seeing a big trend in topical formulas in the coming year, as we know that THC as a general may offer distinctive transdermal benefits. If you're using Delta-8 for the first time, know that topicals won't get you high. The cannabinoid instantly binds to receptors in the skin, muscles, and joints without ever really absorbing into the bloodstream and crossing the blood-brain barrier.
Danny said the D8 gummies got me lit. I felt like I was floating through space.
Therefore, anyone actually looking for potent cannabis product for localized pain or skin issues, Delta-8 topicals could be the solution.
Oh. Yeah, it's fine. Just hold on. It'll be fine. So really, guys. So do you have questions? Those of you that have tried Delta-8, what has been your favorite consumption method been so far? I know there's probably, I mean, there's more and more products coming out. I mean, guys, like, I just got word that Koi's dropping their Delta-8 disposables. I already have an order placed. Those will be shipping out here on Friday. They do have their Delta-8 cartridges that we'll be adding onto the website. I think they have, for their D8 disposables, I think they have 5 different strains, honestly. And I'm very excited. I mean, all the Koi products, you guys know, if you use Koi products, Koi is a very reputable manufacturer. They've been around for a very, very long time. You know, many of you guys have probably used so many of their products, so I'm very, very excited to get these Delta-8 products to you guys. I mean, you guys love the Koi Delta-8 gummies. I can't keep those things in stock, so I really do believe you guys will enjoy the Koi Delta-8 cartridges and disposables. What if, for those of you that are looking to vape your Delta-8, are you more looking for a disposable version or something like a cartridge that you would put onto a vape device? And if you could, explain why. I'm genuinely interested. So next up would be soft gel / capsules. Delta-8 capsules or soft gels give you a super user-friendly means for consuming this cannabinoid daily, especially if you're already taking daily supplements. I mean, at the end of the day, guys, the most familiar method for consuming medicine, we'll say, is capsules. I mean, that's the most familiar method. When somebody thinks about taking medicine, they usually think about having to take a capsule or, you know, it's Advil, ibuprofen. It's just so familiar. So, I mean, I feel like that's why a lot of people use capsules, but I don't know. A lot of people that I see use capsules end up kind of going to other products eventually. I mean, how many of you, let me ask you this, how many of you guys in here use CBD capsules or Delta-8 capsules? Or have used capsules and moved on to other products? Because I just want to know, because, yeah, we sell capsules, but honestly, like, that's a category that's, like, a little lower on, like, the popularity in regards to, like, vaping, tinctures, edibles, topicals, so on and so forth. So, you know, I just want to see what you guys are feeling. And plus, guys, capsules do absorb just like edibles, which means that the timing and effects are very, very similar. And also a benefit to capsules is they contain the same amount of Delta-8 THC per capsule, so you know that your routine is adequately consistent. Now, you may think that, because I've talked kind of, maybe you may look at it as, oh, Eden's downplaying edibles and capsules. Like, no, you're listening to it all wrong. I love edibles and capsules for people that have figured out their desired dose that is effective during the day as well as at night. Because then with edibles and capsules, like I just said, it has a predetermined dose in it. So every time you're taking it, you're getting the same amount every single time. No ifs, ands, or buts. You don't got to doubt it, okay? So once you know your dose, then you could go to capsules and edibles. Does that make sense? Do you guys see that? But I don't really recommend... Sure, you know, people call me and say, I want an edible or want a capsule my first time. Oh, okay, listen, that's what you want. But if people are like, I want your recommendation, I'm always going to start people on like something like a tincture. Even is a great starting product for so many people. You know, of course, if somebody already vapes, then I'm going to push them to vape. But, you know, it's really on just a case-by-case basis. All right? Do you guys have any questions on that stuff so far? Don saying, prefer carts, but I've never tried the other. Delaney saying, I like cartridges. Oh, damn. Chad Wilson, damn. Cartridge is all I've tried, but don't care for disposables. Vape, Chad, you like to vape it, my man. You got to get ahead of Martha Stewart and come out with the Wellness D8 topical. Don Miller, I will tell you right now, she will not come out with the D8 product. You want to know how I know that? She can't even roll out a full spectrum CBD product. It's isolate. They're so afraid of, the THC. They're so afraid. They just in it to make the money. So, listen, but I mean, Martha Stewart is probably the one, like, quote-unquote celeb that I'm not as, like, pissed off about her getting into, because, I mean, her and Snoop have just been, I love her and Snoop Dogg's relationship, you know, always the weed and stuff, but, you know, yeah, but, Don, I don't think, like, these celebs that are, you know, rolling out these products, like, if you look at them, they're all CBD isolate products, and it makes you question why. If you truly care about offering an effective wellness product for all your customers, then you would offer a full spectrum, broad spectrum, and an isolate product and a Delta-8 product. But they're too afraid of getting into quote-unquote muddy waters or gray areas as they look at it or as their legal team looks at it. So that's all I got to say. Like, why aren't they rolling out those other types of products? Delaney Dunn saying, I started with tinctures, then moved to vape, and now a flower / cartridges person. So, Delaney, I think you started with us, right? Did you start with tinctures because I recommended it? You figured out, started playing around with dosages, and then you were able to... Guys, just once you find your dose, then you can really start experimenting with so many different delivery methods. Hell yeah, Phil. Hey, man, you don't ever got to apologize for taking a break to go slam down a burger, my man. So, next up would be flour. And please don't get tricked. Oh, my gosh. You know how many times I see people, pure Delta-8 flour, and it's just like, and people are like, oh, there's Delta-8 flour? Like, oh, like there's CBG flour and CBD flour? No. It's Delta-8 infused flour, okay? So what it is it's flour that's been sprayed with Delta-8 distillate, okay? Because, as we all know, I've talked about this plenty of times, Delta-8, yes, it can naturally occur, but it is in very, very small amounts, like 0.1%, if that 1% of the total composition of the entire plant. So it's very, very minute amounts, okay? No, there is not a high Delta-8 strain out there that has a naturally present level of, or high levels of Delta-8. No. It's Delta-8 infused flour. It's spraying, they take hemp flour, CBD flour, and they spray Delta-8 distillate on it. Okay? So don't get tricked by people trying to play funny games with you on the interwebs, because I've seen sellers try to do that. Oh, Delta-8 flour, and they try and people are falling for it, and it's just no. And then eventually the seller gets called out, as they should. But it's one of those things, guys. Just be careful. So Delta-8 flour is the raw hemp flour infused with Delta-8 THC extract. It comes in various strengths and strains, and you will likely find that the Delta-8 is slightly, you may find that it is a little less intoxicating due to the presence of CBD. However, you may find that it may be a little more of an elevated experience because you are getting to experience that true entourage effect with the presence of those cannabinoids and those terpenes in there. It's most commonly smoked, but it can also be vaporized in a special type of compatible device or even cooked if you're feeling creative in the kitchen. Like, how many of you guys are feeling creative in the kitchen tonight? Cooking with that Delta-8, right? All right, so other factors you should consider. When trying out Delta-8 for the first time, there are a couple of other important points to consider before selecting a specific product. You're good. Number one would be the desired strength / potency level. Like CBD products, Delta-8 products come in a variety of milligram strengths, and they work in the same way. Higher strengths typically lead to stronger effects, okay? Again, we recommend starting low and gradually increase as needed. Next up would be other compounds. Some Delta-8 products combine this cannabinoid with others in the hemp plant, such as CBD and CBN, to produce unique effects, such as this cartridge that I will be vaping today, such as the Pinnacle Max 1:1 Delta-8 Plus full spectrum CBD. If you're doing a Delta-8 distillate with terpenes, you may experience a little bit different effects if you switch over to a full spectrum CBD and a Delta-8, okay? Just because you're adding more cannabinoids into the mixture, and then those influence one another, okay? So just pay attention to stuff like that, and of course the terpene profiles can vary. If you have a strawberry shortcake and a heady hybrid, well, the terpenes are different. The terpene profiles are going to vary. And as we all know, what do terpenes do, guys? Terpenes are being studied for their potential effects and relief mechanisms. But further research is required. All right, and then last but not least would be dosage. This plays a large role in your ultimate experience, as the intoxicating properties will be much stronger in high doses. Since you're new to this cannabinoid, or if you are new to this cannabinoid, start at a low dose and slowly increase. CBD, if you really wanted to, you could go balls to the wall and start with 1,000 milligrams your very first time. Doing a milliliter dose of a tincture with 33 milligrams. It may just make you tired, but with Delta-8, it does induce slight intoxicating effects. So if you're going into it and you're not expecting it, and you're and you go just high doses, if those of you that don't smoke weed and you never tried Delta-8 THC, and you just go straight for this 2,500 milligram, and you go for a milliliter, what is that, 40 milligrams in it, 45 milligrams, you're gonna be lit, as Danny says. She just said that earlier, because I think she did like a half gummy, and she doesn't smoke weed. So, yes. I'll tell you this. My grandma who uses it at night loves it. She splits the koi gummies into fourths. Takes a quarter a night. So, again, experiment with it. You can always take more, but you can't take less. Okay? And if you're like impatient, well, then don't start with edibles. Vape it or use a tincture, and then you don't have to wait as long. All right? But if you're impatient and it's your first time, I mean, you can go with edibles. Be great, but you should wait at least an hour or two before you take any more. Okay? Oh, well then Danny said I took a full gummy. She took the full one. Yes! That's my recommendation. Because like on the koi gummies, like on theirs it says a half to a full gummy. And they even say like, it says like once every 6 hours or up to 6 hours. Yeah, every 6 hours. So basically, they want you to. So if you take a half, they want you to like if you want to take more, not to take more for like another 6 hours. But again, you need to experiment and find what works for you. So start out with a half gummy, or if you're vaping it. I mean, if you're vaping, that's easy. If you're vaping a cartridge, you can take a pull, wait a minute or two, and see, and then be like, okay. Take another pull, wait. So that's why like vaping and tinctures are really good for beginner users and advanced users alike, because I just love vaping and tinctures. My go-to. Can be used for if you're a beginner, intermediate, or advanced user. Excuse me. Woo! Hello, Alliam. How are you doing today? Don said, well then. Good point. Oh, thank you, Don. I like to try and have good points from time to time. I'm good for those every once in a while. Okay, then, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, I told you guys I'm trying to think what other Delta-8 products we will be adding. I mean, this might be a new one. This trifecta. It's a full spectrum 1,000 milligram Delta-8 CBD and CBG cartridge. All right. And this has plant-derived terpenes. So it is the relax. So I might be chilling, but it has linalool and limonene. Okay. No MCT, no vitamin E. Oh, and they went a step further and said no botanical terpenes on here as well. Okay. If I can get this open, excuse me, bear with me while I be a child and try and get this open, but like I get it. Now I see why they wrap this stuff in plastic, because it's like I guess it's childproof.
Chad Wilson said, the Delta-8 cartridge, which is your favorite and why? Probably the straight one because it doesn't get as clogged. Or it's easier to unclog, actually.
Dude, the Sour OG, man, I love the flavor profile and the consistency that I get out of that thing. Like, I have very little clogging issues. I mean, herb's up there. I really do enjoy the herb cartridges. Like, the strawberry shortcake, bro, that's really, really good. Like, you're looking for, like, kind of like a little sweet, desserty type Delta-8 cartridge. I was pleasantly surprised by that strawberry shortcake, because I remember when they released it, I told Cam, I was like, dude, that's weird. Like, it didn't taste weird, I think, and it's really, really good. It's sweet with strawberry in it, so, I mean, I guess I could see how they call it strawberry shortcake, but the Sour OG, and that one's that's a sativa too, and I love using the Delta-8 during the day. That Sour OG is solid, and I feel like that limonene in there, it kind of like it tickles my nostrils, and I feel like it's just like woo, like it gets me going.
Hi, Kim Baker.
Hey, Kim Baker, how the hell you doing today? All right, let's see. Oh shit, how the fuck are you supposed to open this shit? Oh, do you open it this way? Dude, no. I liked it. And there's a QR code on here, alright. Okay, yep, so these come in the authentic C-cell cartridges, just like the straight Delta-8s. I can tell just by the tips. I can look at them. I've looked at plenty of cartridges in my life. People are like, how do you know that, Eden? Well, you look at all these cartridges, you can quickly tell. All right. So let me take this thing out. Bear with me. Sorry. Shout out to Josh Arnett, Freddie, for hooking your boy up with this handy dandy little magnet device, so I can use it in fun little devices that it's not supposed to be used in.
Good thing you got purple instead of white, so you're not effeminate.
Oh my god, dude. Wait. Whoa, I don't know. Whoa. Josh, I don't know if this will work on here.
Why is it not like twisting?
It doesn't like screw on all the way. Wait, hold on. Yeah, because like it screws on. Wait, let me see something. Hold on, let me try this. Hold on. We're gonna see something. Linalool has a weird taste. Definitely know what that is. Linalool for sure. With like faint limonene. Ooh, that is a terpy. That is a terpy delivery. That is a terpy. That's terpy as shit. I mean, that's
how mothballs smell.
It's terpy.
It's like when I walked into Grandma Ferentz's house and just tasted it.
That's a linalool. With like, I mean, listen. If you want a true like terpene kind of real cannabis sort of tasting product, like I mean, obviously that doesn't have the burnt taste of the combustion of the flower, but like that's all terpenes.
What is this? Was this strain like Grandma's house or some shit? Get it? Because it's
You're like, ha ha ha.
You guys want to be taken back to memory lane and you want to taste what your grandma's house smelled like? Oh, this one. I
don't hate it. I'm just saying it's a naturally terpene tasting product, you know? Like the limonene has a slight citrus flavor, but the linalool is like, I'm trying to like what would be not Grandma's house, like a word to like
tell you mothballs, bro.
To describe the flavor of the linalool, like maybe piney, earthy. No, but it is like, don't go into thinking like even like these compared to like even like the Sour OG compared to this, because this isn't like a terpene profile. This is, they took two terpenes, paired them together to deliver specific effects. You know, this is the relax, so they wanted relax. They paired linalool.
Pine sol, yeah.
Pine sol, maybe a little pine solly. I don't, because that's like that. I think of pine. That's more like piney. Like that's like the OG Kushes and stuff like that. But like it does taste very florally, like a little botanically. But
lemon drops, no, not lemon drops.
That's, I mean, the limonene, that's a little lemony. Botanical terpenes, plant-derived terpenes. So are these cannabis-derived terpenes? Yeah, I mean, with hemp and cannabis-derived terpenes. That's what that is. Just earthy, piney.
Very terpene.
Yeah, so don't go in. I mean, listen, if you've tried the Boro Hemp Delta-8 cartridges and you like those, you would like this cartridge. Because that, you know, the Boro Hemp, they go a similar route too. They go effect geared or effect based terpene profiles rather than just strain profiles, because strain profiles are just individual terpenes paired together, you know, to mimic the naturally occurring cannabis strain profile, okay, that, you know, occurs in nature. All right, these are just pairing for effect base, you know, kind of doing the same thing just in a different way. Instead of going the strain route, they're just taking individual terpenes, the individual building blocks of those strains, and pairing them together to deliver specific effects. Does that make sense? Questions on that? But I mean, like, the flavor, like, I like terpenes. I mean, I would still give this a 7 out of 10 on the flavor. I don't mind this. Cam does not like it.
Not like it. It just tastes like pop-off.
It is the linalool, like. But I also got that because I remember the Envy, the blue box, the Relax tincture that has linalool in it too, and it had I remember it having that similar taste in it associated with it. But I would still give it a 7 out of 10. Honestly, it's a solid product. I'm gonna have to keep vaping it. What I do notice, do you hear kind of gurgling when you hit it?
Didn't pay attention.
Listen to it when you hit it. like Liz, and you can feel it in your lips when it gurgles.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, like a little gurgly. I'm gonna play around with this because I want to see.
Yeah.
I mean, it is really full, so I can't tell how like viscous it is. Like it's literally filled to the top. So I'm gonna have to vape on this a little bit because I do believe that this might be not as thick as the. Like most of the, because all of these are just pure Delta-8 distillate. So like what they did it here is they took Delta-8 distillate, then they took isolated, CBD, and then they took isolated CBG and they mixed it in there with it. So I'm curious to see how this product plays out as I continue to use it. I have a theory on why they went this route, but I need to test that before I can share that with you guys. But let's see. Lori said smoking a tulip or roses, LOL. Chad said Cam frowned at Boro. Cam, did you get pillows yet? I did not get pillows yet. I have been so incredibly busy the end of the year with taxes and product rollouts and stuff. So yeah, the swag and stuff kind of went down on my list. But yes, Cam, I do still need to get that stuff added. But it's just been very, very busy over here, which is a good thing. Chad, have you tried the Boro Hemp Delta-8 cartridges? I like them. Mm-hmm. People love that Awaken one.
That's what I use.
Like, people are all about the Awaken Boro Hemp cartridges. I mean, like, Boro Hemp, like, those cartridges do sell very well compared to when you're comparing, like, the Straight and the Riff CBD ones and all the other Delta-8 cartridges. So, I mean, it's not like a massive brand like Koi and stuff, but, I mean, it just goes to show that, like, people are, like, giving this a shot, and they see that, like, wow, this is a high-quality product, and they keep coming back to buy it. So, I have nothing but great things to say about the Boro Hemp line, other than if you're going in thinking that you're looking for, like, naturally fruity kind of tasting Delta-8 products, that wouldn't really be for you. That's if you want Delta-8 cartridge and a little more like actual kind of flavored, not like terpene flavor, like I wouldn't say, I guess maybe artificial, but they are using terpenes still. The herb would be great, or the straight would be great. Like I'm telling you, like that strawberry shortcake from herb tastes like strawberry and has a nice sweetness to it. Okay, so the citrus one, twisted citrus, that has a very citrusy taste to it. So
and it has bananas in it.
Bananas, yeah, the aftertaste. So it's
good.
Strange, but so yeah. And if you guys have questions when you're trying to compare like Delta-8 cartridges to Delta-8 cartridges, like tell me, like say I don't mind, I want like more of the terpene tasting, and I'm really focused on the terpenes, or I want more of a fruity flavor or more of an, I guess, artificial flavor, but I still like the terpenes, then I'm going to push you towards the straight or the herb products, all right? You have questions on that? Is that confusing any of you guys? I hope not. One last week on here. I want to try the straight. Yeah, and I won one last week on here. What did you think, Chad? Or have you gotten it?
I don't think so.
Think so? Okay, because yeah, you got. Oh, he said only tried the Boro Tranquility. What did you think of the Boro Tranquility, Chad? Broken my Marvin the Martian pipe right after the ball drop New Year's Eve was a hell of a smooth pipe. Hell yeah, Phil. That's a perfect time to be breaking that in. It is absolutely incredible. Phil said New Year's tradition is to burn one through Marvin. That's the only time he will get used. I think that is a fantastic time to only use your Marvin the Martian pipe, because I love that thing, man. It is so beautiful. That's hard. See, it's hard for me to buy collector's pieces and not use them. Because it's like, oh, I'll just buy this and, I'll look at it, and then I, like, get home and I look at it, and then it's like, all right, I'm going to smoke out of it. So I have no, like, I can't stop myself, like, with that stuff. So, it is what it is, but hey, I like it. Kind of a body relaxation. Yep. And that's exactly what the Tranquility one is. It's more for type relaxation type effects, as it is supposed to, induce tranquil type effects. That's why they're leveraging the terpene profile in there. So, yeah, Chad, that tranquility one would be one when you're trying to just kick back and relax. But I find like it doesn't make me like I'm like chilling, but it's not at a point where I'm like falling asleep. That's where the hibernation one comes into play. So, no, I haven't gotten the one yet. I won yet. No, you guys are swamped, excited to try it. Chad, I know it was shipped out. It was shipped out, yeah? I think. It was shipped out. Okay, then you go tomorrow, Chad. But yeah, it's I'm excited for you to try that. You'll have to let me know what you think. And all of you guys, please keep me updated when you guys try new Delta-8 products, a new cartridge or something like. Please tell me what your experience is, if you like it, if you hate it, because like when you guys give me feedback, listen, I love selling third-party products, but like I'm always sitting in the back seeing what's working, what's not, so that for our product rollouts. So like give me the feedback, guys, because I am working on we're going to be rolling out the Wellesley Reserve. The labels will be showing up. Once those are here, boom, it's out. And then right when we roll those out, we are then going to Nasty Nate and I and Cam and some other formulators that we'll be working with. We'll be sitting down and kind of playing around with different strain profiles and stuff of what we want to roll out for our first 3 Delta-8 cartridges. And I want to be rolling that out like Q1, like within the next couple of months. So, we got a lot of work ahead of us, but I do want to let you guys know that we are preparing to roll out Wellesley Delta-8 products in the coming months, in addition to the Wellesley Reserve flower line, which I don't mean to rub it into you guys, but we've been smoking on it a lot, and it is it's a very smooth and tasty smoke, and I think it has a nice cannabinoid profile in it, so I really want to get this into your guys' hands. Just got my bottle of blueberry and enjoying it. Perfect, Phil. I'm so happy you finally got that bottle. Sorry for the delay on that. Delaney said, I ordered a Rift Cherry Pie D8 cart and excited to try it. The Cherry Pie is really popular. You know what is the most popular? Actually, no. It always throws me off because of the color. Yes, the most popular Rift CBD Delta-8 cartridge that we have is the Green Crack.
Yeah, so Kim, those are the Rift Delta-8 cards. She was wondering, what's those orange, purple, and green things?
Oh, yeah. These are the Rift Delta-8 cartridges as well. We do have the straight ones. Today we were testing this trifecta one. I have Koi Delta-8 cartridges coming. I have Koi Delta-8 disposables coming. I mean, guys, like, woo! It's going to be wild up in here. All right? And don't worry, guys. I know some people have been saying like some of the inventory got low on the website. Yeah, it was just because the end of the year, for tax purposes, I didn't want to just have a bunch of, my regular full stock of inventory and have Uncle Sam come in here and tax me on it unnecessarily. So when he's already going to get tax revenue off of it. So, yeah, that's why I have inventory coming, Wellesley isn't going out of business. We have product coming. It's just waiting to get it here. It's been a crazy a few months getting packages delivered, shipping packages, so I appreciate all of you guys for being so understanding. Yeah, well, thanks, Phil, for getting that. I had a nice long conversation with the customer who got mad at me today. But yeah, I talked to so many people a lot. Like some guy really got upset with me the other day about USPS taking so long, and like he was like saying it's my fault. Why do I use USPS? And I said, sir, I can use UPS or FedEx, but you want to pay $15 to have this item shipped? And he said no. And I was like, okay, well, this is why we use USPS, so it's cost effective for you as well as us, because I'm not making money off shipping. That you're just paying. That's how going to USPS. So we are trying. It's not just us. Guys, it's everybody. You guys are very, very understanding, but I get the customer service inbox does get blown up very frequently, asking why their package is held up in transit. And I hate it because it's like I can't say anything. I hate being like, oh, it's USPS. Like I feel like I'm just like not giving you guys a full like answer, but it's like that truly is the answer. Like once we ship a product, we have absolutely zero control over it. All right. So thank you all for being so understanding and being so patient with us, all right, while we, get all this stuff figured out. Hopefully it'll start getting better over the coming months or weeks. I don't know. I mean, we all saw what was going on in Washington, so it just seems like there's always just something going on, so I don't know when USPS will get back to normal. That's all I can say. So that coupon, I'm sorry guys, I just realized I didn't make that coupon code WW140 live, but it is live now. Okay, and it'll be for the next 24 hours, boom, boom. All right, had to make sure you guys can take advantage of your nice little discounts that you all use. Yes, please, Ryan. I know, Ryan. Every time I use these Huggy pillows, I think of you. I do need to get those up on the site for you guys. Well, thank you, Kim, for also supporting us. And I wish I could have you guys like these little chats pop up and say, hey, it's not well, it's USPS. I thought like having the big red warning sign on USPS's tracking website would prevent that, but I guess not. People might just take it as, it's optional. It doesn't apply to me.
Special.
Yeah, it doesn't apply to me. All right, so it took the USPS a month to get me a package from Georgia to Michigan. Yeah. I've had a package sitting in Denver since December 10th. And it's January 6th. Coy had to send me a new package, and it got here already. Like, they had to send me a replacement package, and it got here already. That one was in the Denver distribution facility. I am at most 45 minutes from the Denver distribution facility where I'm sitting right now. And it just says in transit. It's wild. It is wild, I tell ya. Oh my gosh. Lori said I just need a Huggy pillow or just a Huggy. Well, Lori, we can't give each other Huggies right now, but we can all just give each other a little virtual self-hug. A socially distanced hug. I think that's what you have to call them now. So, do you guys have any further questions on CBD, Delta-8 products, consumption methods, bioavailability of different consumption methods, which product you should go with? Should you do this product or that product? Like choosing between two products, like anything, guys. This is your time to ask us anything. So, we're here for you. I really want you to see that. Lindsay said I have a package that is in transit for 5.5 months. Like, at that point, Lindsay, it's more than likely lost. But, yeah, I talked to one of my customers in Georgia, and he was like, because I ship all wholesale orders starting now. I'm going to start doing them via UPS. He was telling me he's in Alabama, and he's like, yeah, my local USPS office is saying they're 3 weeks behind. So, and there's nothing any company can do. I could reship you all the packages I want, but it's still going to just get held up again. So, yeah, so, but I appreciate you guys being so understanding. All right, I just want to make sure that you guys don't have any pertinent questions that I need to answer. Remember, USPS charges again around the 26th. Yep, they did. Yeah, they will start to go up.
Delaney Dunn said, what's your favorite flower strain?
Ooh, that is a really good question. I mean, like right now, I mean, no, honestly, you may say I'm biased, but that KLR gas is fire. But Sour Space Candy, if I had to do a third-party brand, like the Koi Sour Space Candy, is super, super good. I like that a lot. And also the Jupiter or the Stormy Daniels from Herb, those are really good too. I like those pre-rolls a lot. The Tipper pre-rolls are really, really popular, but I just love the pungency, the pungent smells of the KLR gas, the smooth smoke. So that's what I've been enjoying on lately, is the KLR gas, and you guys will have that. You guys will have the Wellesy Reserve KLR gas pre-rolls in the I'm hoping I could have them next week. As long as labels get here as expected. Chad, yes. I found some sourcing, but the distributors, when I was going to order, it was kind of the end of the year. They were kind of out. like out and about, like they weren't around to get them to me, or some of them were out. So I am starting to open up those conversations again. There is one brand I already know the brand in my head right now, so it would be that dab pen. I actually have two, but I got one for sure that I want to be bringing on here for you, Chad. So I just need to get back in contact with that distributor. And let's see. Kim Baker said, "What's your daily pick?" Well, honestly, my daily regimen has been very, very similar for a long, long time. I mean, it's changed because of the Delta-8, but every morning I start my day off with the WellSC Full Spectrum Chocolate Mint 1000 milligram, and then throughout the day I'll mix in different things. I mean, like I love taking this Canada River Delta-8 tincture. Really been seeing a lot of great benefits from the Pinnacle Hemp Full Spectrum and Delta-8 tincture, the 1-to-1, because I'm getting both of them simultaneously. But I'm still taking my Full Spectrum 1000 milligram in the morning, and then like if I do take the 1-to-1, that'll be kind of mid-afternoon. And then, I'll vape CBD throughout the day, or even the Delta-8. So I am always switching it up, but Kim, my go-to product every single day will be the WellSC Full Spectrum Chocolate Mint. It's a great way for me to kickstart my day. I mean, today, for example, I used the chocolate mint, and then a few hours later, I actually used some of the WellSC apple CBD oil. I used 1,000 milligrams of that. So I'm incorporating the CBD isolate with full spectrum CBD, and then I did some of that Delta-8, like you guys just saw. Okay, look at that. WellSC all day. There we go. Allium, hashtag WellSC. Keep it going, ladies and gents. Okay. Looks like you guys don't have any questions that I need to answer. Ryan on YouTube, are you good, bro? If Nebraska ever becomes legal, what would you recommend for me? Well, Ryan, there's a lot of products I would recommend. You mean like for Delta-8 products? I mean, Ryan, you're a vapor, dude, so I would go with the cartridge. Yeah, sorry, I was looking at this straight, but I don't know why I was trying to go for a brand. But yes, I would go with the cartridges or even the disposables. But I mean, honestly, for you, man, I would probably go the cartridge route because you have devices on hand.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have a few devices on hand. So, yeah, when it does become legal, not if, when it becomes legal, Ryan, change that perspective, baby. When it becomes legal, let's have a conversation, man, and I can talk to you all day and all night about products I'd recommend, whether that be CBD, Delta-8 products, or cannabis products, going to the recreational dispensary. So, Ryan, I can talk about these CBD cannabis products all the time. Okay, let me pull up the giveaway thingy, my bobber. Just bear with me while I find it. Bum, bum, bum. All right, man, I can't believe it's already Wednesday. It's Wednesday. It'll be Friday before we know it. Like, whew. And then I think it is in March, guys, is when we will hit our 3 years of Wellness Wednesday. It is insane. 3 years. I've been going live with you guys and educating all of you. I appreciate you all for supporting us for all 3 of these years. Let's see. Thank you, Kim, for tagging Jamie. That's so nice of you. Okay, let's see. Hello, 36 Marquise. What's up on YouTube? How the hell you doing, bro? Okay, then. Oh, I was like, why is there so many Wellness Wednesday 140s popping up? But, yeah. Somebody had issues. Idiots. Yeah. Wait, hold on. It's got to re-verify. Facebook must have gone through and changed like a bunch of their permissions. Boom. Okay. Boom. Okay. Are you all ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh, and the list. Need to make sure Cam is shipping your guys' products out. Oh, you guys make me laugh. We always like to have a good time here on Wellness Wednesday. Okay, and then click on here, and then even Kim was like, hashtag Wellnessy all day. I like seeing hashtag Wellnessy all day. All right, so let's see. Boom, baby. Okay. All right. Boom. Now we can pick the winner. Alrighty, guys, and hopefully I can get the other software. I'm like drawing a blank. The other software running again because I feel like I was a disservice to the Twitch and some people on YouTube today because I had to jump back and forth. All right, so winner number 1 is Kim Baker. Kim Baker, you are the winner, Kim Baker. Congratulations, Kim. I believe you're still here. You said hashtag Wellnessy, or hashtag Wellnessy all day. So hopefully you didn't just say that and dip out. I mean, that would be a good way to like mic drop, like hashtag Wellnessy all day and then dip out. Like, I'd be cool with that, but I mean, it wouldn't be. Yeah, cool. Phil, you are such a sweetheart. Always great info. And guys, please, like, if there's ever a topic or something you want us to discuss and educate, it's not a stupid question. Like, email me at hello@wellnessy.com. Send me a direct message. Hit those DMs on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, wherever you want to put it. Like, if you have a suggestion for a topic you'd like us to cover on Wellness Wednesday, like, I do this for you guys. I do this to help educate the masses and you. So, like, if there's anything that we haven't talked about or that's really kind of just pressing in your mind and you really want answers to it, tell me, and I'll look into it. And if there's enough validity into it, enough information and preliminary studies and things like that and surrounding that nature, then I'll look into it and I'll do it. Many of these topics we've covered over these almost 3 years of doing these live streams every single Wednesday have come from viewers or customers of ours asking and recommending topics that we should cover or things that they've come across that they're questioning and they're not sure about. So I'll go and do the research for you guys, okay? Like, is that
the
cool?
giveaway choices are below.
Is that cool, everyone? Like, I just want to make this the most valuable and educational time you spend on your Wednesdays each and every single week when you guys are learning about hemp, CBD, hemp products and cannabis products, you know what I mean? When it's cannabis, just call it cannabis. It is all the same. It's in the same family. It's cannabis family of products, okay? Woo!
Yeah, Kim, it's just CBD flower. It's 3.5 grams of CBD flower. Special sauce is the strain.
It's special sauce. Like, yeah, special sauce. It's some pure CBD flower, so you can roll it up in a joint, load it in a bowl, put it in your bong, put it in a blunt, roll a spliff. Shit. However you want to do it. You got a bubbler, you got a recycler, however you smoke it. You can toke it that way with the special sauce, Kim. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, we already got you, Lori Cam. We're already ahead of you. We answering her. All right. So, do you want to go with that, Kim? The special sauce? I know it's a little delayed from from where I am live to. I think they might do that just in case you have like video, like people editing. So if you got a cuss or something, so they have people like me, you can blur it out.
Or if someone says the N-word.
Yeah, like Kim Baker, Timber, special sauce, 3.5 grams. Boom, Kim, there you go. Congratulations to you. I appreciate you all for jumping in, engaging with us, and, just being here on this Wednesday. I do apologize for the technical issues that we were experiencing at the beginning of this episode, but hey, what better way to kick off 2021 than with some technical difficulties right before the live stream? Of course, we have no internet issues all day long until 4 o'clock arrives, and then we have the internet issues. So, I just appreciate you guys for being patient, coming back, and just being here with us. So, of course, if you need anything, feel free to reach out. Kim Baker, you've ordered from us in the past. Is your address the same? If it's different, make sure you email Cameron@wellc.com. But if it is the same address, just drop a comment below and say it is the same. You can honestly just say same.
It's the same because you said, do you still have my address?
Yep, then it is the same. I did not see that. So, perfect, everyone. If you need anything, reach out. And, yeah, there you go. Use that coupon code WW140, 10% off. The next 24 hours for just you guys for tuning in and watching the live stream with us. I don't make those public. I mean, well, it's publicly on here, but I don't send emails or anything about it. So, and we're here if you need us. Reach out, and you guys stay safe, and we will see you on Friday for another episode of Feel Good Friday. All right, everyone, stay safe out there. We love you. Thank you all for supporting us. Don't forget to use that coupon code WW140, 10% off the entire website, and you can still get free shipping on orders of $75 or more.